It is Thursday, December 20th, 2012. We're live in the Wall Street Journal newsroom in New York. Today on WSJ Lunch Break, New York City marathoners who were disappointed when the event was canceled, well, they may get a refund or possibly something even better. Matt Futterman is here to tell me all about it. And you are one of the people who was disappointed when, well, you're one of 60,000 disappointed registered runners when the event was canceled because of Superstorm Sandy.
That's right. There was about 60,000 people who were registered, maybe even a little more. Probably only about 47,000 would have showed up for the actual race. But nevertheless, they have announced finally, after 6 weeks, that you can get a refund, or you can use your spot in 2013, 2014, 2015, but you have to pay.
But you have to pay. But you're guaranteed a slot, which is half the battle to some extent.
Right, it is. Yes, it's a difficult marathon to get into. I think about more than 100,000 people apply for a lottery, and they only sell off through the lottery a small number of spots. So it's pretty much stacked against you. So if you have an entry slot, chances are you're probably going to use it.
So what are you choosing?
Yeah, I'll probably run again.
Have you
I can't imagine not doing that. I'll probably as soon as possible. I'm 43, so there's only so many more years in these legs.
Now there was some big financial decisions to be made by the New York Road Runners Club, which basically sponsors this event. You know, they a lot of money put out for this event, and you know, to refund everybody their money could have put a huge financial burden on them, I assume.
Yeah, if there's one thing that's been revealed through all of this, it's that this New York Road Runners, for all of the glory of the New York City Marathon, it's an organization that was operating with a pretty small financial cushion at this point, and you know, really, it wasn't built to handle something like this, and it didn't even have the sort of insurance that could have handled something like this. And so it was just completely untenable for them from the beginning to be able to refund everybody or give them free entry into the coming races.
And part of the problem, I think people were so upset, was the last minute nature of the cancellation. I mean, for a couple of days leading up to it, even during the storm, the mayor had said it's going to go on, it's going to go on, and then he decided no, it's not going to go on. But people had already descended here on New York City. You sort of saw them running around in the doom and gloom around here.
Right. It was the worst possible moment to cancel the race. I mean, if you had told them what not to do, you would have said, say you're going to do the race for 3 days and then 48 hours before cancel it. I mean, in retrospect, even though there's some arguments about whether it would have been possible, probably the best thing would have been to do to try and postpone it for 2 weeks. Yeah. That way the people who are coming from out of town would have been able to rejigger their plans. You would have had an option to whether you were going to run it, whether you were not going to be able to run it, but you wouldn't have had that glut, and you probably wouldn't have had the controversy about, you know, whether it was right to have all this water and supplies and generators going to people who were going to be running the marathon rather than the people who really, really needed it.
Bottom line, though, is you either get a refund or you can get a guaranteed spot in 2013, 14, 15, or the New York City Half Marathon.
The Half Marathon this March, yes.
Okay. All right, Matt Futterman, good luck with that. Good luck with that race. We'll be rooting for you.
I'll do my best.